Know that shit, bro. Damn, bless my niggas, man. Shit, every day, B. Shit's crazy.
Niggas ain't talk too much. Chicks want to fuck said niggas talk too much. So they want the fairground for the dudes to trust. I don't know what the fuck they thought them niggas style like us. Southside, you don't know too many niggas like us. Fuck them all, kill them all like the world is only us. One fight, we all fight. It's the world against us. No outsider can divide, only us. Some twins and BS. I take once and face to try to fight the stress. This is for third show, speed, hello, true. That CL, they'll never forget you. As long as I breathe back into the light, forever sacrifice my life for your life. So as time pass on and the seas grow bigger, just know I'm down here missing my niggas. Real shit. This one for my niggas. All I ever really needed was my niggas. Stay tall with my niggas, right? Cause all I ever had was my niggas. This one for my niggas. All I ever really needed was my niggas. So they all stand tall with my niggas, right? Cause all I ever had was my niggas. Colossal fat cat and God. For my niggas, I'll catch a body. For my niggas till we all rich. Till we all got our own shit. I'm talking generational wealth. I want for my niggas, same thing I want for myself. He never saved for me. That's how it's supposed to be. If you ain't know, it's SSP until they bury us. Right, never fall out over no bitch or cause of jealousy. One guy, we all get it. Not white feet, we all hit it. Mama said sharing is caring. This is for real rights, it's for the block. I do it for the hood till God punch the clock. Trying to rise from the bottom to the top. Same niggas. Mama niggas to 100 mil. Same niggas. Do it like LeBron with his niggas. Southside forever. My niggas. Real shit. This one for my niggas. All I ever really needed was my niggas. Do it all. Stand tall with my niggas. That's right. Cause all I ever had was my niggas. This one for my niggas. All I ever really needed was my niggas. Do it all. Stand tall with my niggas. That's right. Cause all I ever had was my niggas. This one for my niggas. All I ever really needed was my niggas. Do it all. Stand tall with my niggas. That's right. Cause all I ever had was my niggas. This one for my niggas. All I ever really needed was my niggas. Do it all. Stand tall with my niggas. That's right. Cause all I ever had was my niggas.
Man, we all we got. Man, we don't speak anything. We stop each other every day, man. We gotta keep our circle tight, man. Love all y'all niggas, man. To the grave, man.
So welcome back to the smoke session. Hold on real quick. Let me get that phone. I got a show today where I was walking down the damn block and the shit just hit me. Oh man, I'm talking about something else, but I was walking down the street and I just thought about it, and I wanted to hit my man up, but I think I hit him up. I thought I hit him, but I didn't. The shit didn't go through. So I wanted to ask him. When it comes with these new artists, right? I was like, it was Mo3. Was Mo3 like excuse me, yeah, but Mo3 was he the down south Pop Smoke? Cause I hear a lot from Mo. I had a lot of Mo 3 shit popping off. I had a lot. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of Mo, like, a lot of niggas use this shit for their stories when they playing the music and shit like that. So I was just like, is he the down south Pop Smoke? Because, you know, I don't really hear a lot of, you know what I'm saying, like after they passed. I mean, we still like, it's a lot of with the King Von, but I had a lot of Pop Smoke, and I had like just on the streets, I had a lot of Mo 3. I'm like, what's that? Mo 3. I'm like, damn. So we're like, was he the next one? Like, are they two? How you say? Are those two this generation stack bundles? The stack bundles. You know, like we all saw it. Like Stack was the blow. He was ready. I ain't saying was he sacrificed or I'm not getting to that. I'm just saying, back in the day, like when you like certain, I'll put it to you this way, man. The rappers that you see that made it, they always had the goons behind them. You feel what I'm saying? And the only way that they didn't get killed by the goons, I mean, the only way that they got killed by the goon or the nigga that was behind them or following them or keeping them up was if they damn got ahead of themselves. You feel what I'm saying? You didn't even have to like the shit like these new niggas, they think that these new gangsters, they think they gotta be with the damn person every single minute, like when he goes. Nah, man, you don't want to be seen with him. That's not smart. The fuck you gonna be seen with this nigga for? You fucking up his shit. You really fucking it up. You sitting around him at photo shoots and let's just stick it in a motherfucker. This is about gonna be some shit. I'm glad I walked down the street and wasn't high. Like I wouldn't even thought of this shit. But you can't be with the guy at the photo shoot every event. That's not what it's for. That's not what you do. So, if you're an entertainer, there's got to be a line that you cross. You're allowed to cross back over to not being a gangster once if you're bringing in profit. That was always understood. That was always understood. This shit's so scary. I gotta wash my hands real quick, y'all. Hold on. But yeah, that was always understood that the gangsters. Yeah, it's too late now though. The gangsters always took care of the entertainers. I mean, when I say that, if you was a rapper, football player, basketball player, I mean, rarely if you could play baseball, like if you had something going for you, they'll be like, man, you don't belong out here. I'm a hard head. I'm a nigga that was like, damn, man, I should went. You know what I'm saying? When niggas told me that, I didn't listen. It was a lot of us, but I'm just saying. You gotta know when, where, how, and what. You know what I'm saying? You just can't you can't be both. You know what I'm saying? And I want y'all to do this what you see going across the screen, man. I want y'all to smoke that over. And while you smoking that over, man, don't let that smoke go over your head. You hear what I'm telling you? You like that? You didn't see when I set that up, did you? She over here smiling, y'all. She like that. Yo, sticky icky. Oh, get the time. All right. one of them damn cameras I can stick on my head so when I walk around, or you make sure you always see me. But I just really wanted people to see to know that. You know what I'm saying? It's a trend that we losing. That if you for the streets and you're gonna be for the streets, if you don't know how to damn get a store and run a store or some shit, you gotta put it back into the community somehow, man. Or you gotta put it back. And the best way to do it is because they're not gonna is the only way that corporate see our the only way that corporate sees our athletes is if they go somewhere, and parents, they can't afford AAU. I mean, if they can't afford. I mean, you're talking about breaking up. Like the AAU is never near you that where you going. Let me just tell you that. Unless you're oversized and pure talent, that AAU is not cheap. You talking about the parent has to pay for the hotel fee. The parent has to pay for the jerseys, the shoes, the travel. You feel what I'm saying? You talking about breaking like Hope is not a single parent. So the only other way that it's gonna be a single parent, so the only other way for that shit to go is to go you gotta go to the streets. And if you ain't hustling, the nigga gonna be like, listen, I got money, I get money, bro. Like, listen, stay from out here, and I'll make sure that you lace. I'll make sure that you got your shoes and your shorts and everything. Cause 9 times out of 10, he got jerked, he blew his knee out, or he was just he fucked up and was just like he like, nah, man, you ain't built for this. And that's how it used to be back when I was coming up. You feel what I'm saying? Word. I wish I could have the nigga on, because I know, but man, there's guys I know that got like yes, niggas got paid for games. Fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? My best friend, mama, and she worked overnight, or if she wasn't overnight, it was late nights when she got home. She missed a lot of her son games. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't because she ain't love him. No. Because she had to make sure he had a roof over his head and what she thought she had to buy him. You know what I'm saying? He kept it a buck. Where you get that from? Look, Mom, I did such and such and such. They bought such and such and such. He thought she was going to be like, oh, word? That mean I ain't got to pay for that shit? That mean I can be able to do something else around this house? Cool. You got shoes. Don't ask me for nothing. All right. He had brothers and sisters, but like they working and taking care of their kids too. That nigga in the street that love to come watch us play, and the select ones that got to play on the team, we had to make sure they was taken care of, man, on all levels. You know what I'm saying? Who was I? Did I have bread like that? Nah, I worked, but like when the game was over, oh nigga, how you getting a pizza hut? Nigga, how you getting such and such? How you getting it there? You know what I'm saying? Oh nigga, I'm riding with Rob. Oh yeah, I did have my license at 16. That's another thing you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. It had to be that way, man, or niggas wouldn't make it. And you seeing now a lot of niggas getting shot before they even can do something for the hood. You know what I'm saying? Before they can do something for the hood. Like, and it's true, niggas gotta know their place. Real talk. Gangsters need to be gangsters, and the entertainers need to entertain. That's it. If your man's a gangster, he gotta know. He gotta know that he can't go everywhere with you. That don't change our relationship. That make it stronger. You know what I'm saying? He only like if you want him to come to the big events, cool. You know what I'm saying? But every event, nah. And he don't gotta sit right by you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all meet backstage where other people can't get to. Where only, you know what I'm saying, the elite get to go. You ain't gotta be in the limelight when you a gangster. When you a gangster, you ain't supposed to be seen. Because you don't want to be a gangster forever. It's not a life that you want to live. It ain't. You don't want to fuck with that shit all your damn life. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that smoke go over your damn head completely. That shit'll fuck your head up. You know what I'm saying? Word. If a nigga trying to steal me, see if you steal that, man, nick, nack, patty, whack, give a dog a bone, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Word. Now, let's get back to something. Come smoke one with your boy. You know what I'm saying? There's a line that niggas cross and just do not know how to damn get away from. You know what I'm saying? You can't jeopardize your career, your future, your earnings, because we come from a place where if you get it, man, you gotta go get it. I mean, and it's all legal. You like, listen, you are a definite, no matter how gangster you want, you are a fucking civilian. You feel me? Once you become in the public eye, you are a civilian all the way through. So when it comes to like 50 Cent, T.I.'s, the Young Jeezys, you want to say like the Ja Rules, even back to the Jay-Z's, the DMX's, like all the rappers that you like, that where you like, you know them niggas came from the streets. That's why they the Styles P, they doing the dumb shit. And it jeopardized their career when they have a straight, they got that thing behind them. Like you got that hot single, you got that hot following. They all do what? They all get in trouble. You can call it out. You know what I'm saying? When niggas got in trouble, it's just who had fit. Like when 50 got in trouble, he still had the machine behind him. So, and then he became known as that guy. When Styles P stabbed homeboy and went to damn jail, he had just released I Get High, and that was the hottest shit in the damn country, right? Probably the world. He got to go do a bid. You know what I'm saying? He had to go do a bid right then. Tupac, you know what I'm saying? Like word, like Tupac had the number one album in the country. What happened? He was in prison, and Interscope wasn't even trying to pay him. Wasn't trying to pay his lawyer fees out. Nothing. Like nah, you're a menace. Sit in there, and we're gonna make our money back off your album sales. Fuck you going on tour, world tour with the music. You got the hottest album out. You got celebrities coming to see you and shit. It's a line that you're able to step back across when you become the money maker for not just your niggas, your team, your block. I'm talking about you for the community. Like niggas that you didn't fuck with on the side of town that you did, you gotta do something for that side of town. That's the thing they don't tell you when you get money. How do you keep it? You keep it from the core. You got to build from down up. What you do for yours? I did this. Nah, don't just give niggas money. Give nigga opportunity. So then he gonna make some money. You know what I'm saying? But don't think a nigga ain't gonna take no. He ain't gonna take that money if you give him that money. It's, you like you about to give him like you about to give like 5 niggas a few thousand. Instead, get them niggas a job. Not working for you. You know what I'm saying? Not working for you. No. Get them niggas a job somewhere. Decent pay. You know somebody, you know what I'm saying? Get niggas a job. Yo, you got your license? Nah, my shit's fucked up. How much is it? Oh man, my shit's like 4-5 grand. All right, nigga, instead of giving you the 4-5 grand, I'm about to get your license back. And then you're gonna be a driver for such and such that I know. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna make 4-5 grand a month. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure that you be on time. Oh shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He might not like it at the beginning, or he might, you know what I'm saying? He might be like, nigga, now just give me the bread, I go to the block. That's a nigga that you know that if you give him that bread, don't fuck with him. You can't fuck with him no more because you just gave him opportunity. You may give him one more chance, but you gotta let him learn because it may be 2 or 3 other niggas. You feel what I'm saying? That you say that same thing too, and they take that. So what you do is you give a nigga opportunity instead of trying to give a nigga a pack to get right. Fuck that pack gonna do? You know he gonna fuck that pack up. Unless he that nigga and you know what I'm saying? He just came home with some shit and you know he don't know nothing else but that. But then you want to give that nigga at least the opportunity to do something. You know what I'm saying? Be the driver. Don't be the driver. Like, if you're gonna hire a big nigga, tough nigga, a nigga for security, a shooter, and a king, you gonna hire him for security, make sure you pay for that class he take. How about that one? How about that? Like, it ain't long, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know if I ever made it, the first nigga I could go to that I know the nigga took multiple security classes. He's, you know what I'm saying? Like, and with the money I got, I would make sure, like, yo, what you need. If I start making bread, yo, what you need to be licensed and on. And license the damn shooter motherfucker that's fucking that get too close. What do you need? That's what I'm gonna put my money into. Word. That same 5 bands, he probably be like, yo, that shit costs like such and such and such. I'm like, all right, yo, check this shit out. I'm about to pay for the class. You're gonna take that, right? And as soon as you done, we going gun shopping. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna take the gun course, everything. Because I don't need no gun. I may have one, but that's the last resort. My security should be deadly fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Word of mother. Now that you smoking one with me, man, word of mother. Smoke that over. There's a line you get to cross back over. You no gangsters. You once you start being the breadwinner, you become the civilian. You can't be touched. You're in a room where niggas can't fuck with you. Only a select group can get to you, and that's what it should be. I don't care what niggas think that is, say, whatever. Yeah, they're gonna get all them off the book. So, you new entertainers, I hope y'all see this shit. I want y'all to see this. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that listen. There's no course for y'all on how to stay out of trouble. Real easy to get in, but there's no course on how to stay out of trouble. And I keep saying this. I can't make sure I stress this shit. The NBA, the NFL, the MLB, you know what I'm saying? NHL. they all have a course that's mandatory that you have to go sit through and talk to the motherfuckers that's been through it and was able to make it back. You know what I'm saying? That is what these young actors, these singers, these rappers, and new to and not new, but now these boxers, they all need like niggas that like everybody should have to talk to.
No, that's a green marker. You need that to use.
Oh, wait. Okay, stop. Give me this.
I'm helping him do
Hush. No. You don't help anybody do anything. You're not old enough to do that. Now, what's going to happen is you're going to go back. Both of y'all going back outside. And mom's going to look over that. And then she's going to do it with it.
Green.
Okay, you take it outside.
Okay.
Outside.
Okay.
What the hell? He ain't about to fuck up my house. There's no course for those 4 categories to take to show you how to do with your money. Stay away from this person. Distance yourself, like. But then you got to know how to maneuver because you got to know certain people. You can't just distance yourself away from them like that. Like, they crazy. They'll jeopardize your whole situation without you even knowing it. So it's like, it's just different. You can't take everybody with you, but you can give them an opportunity. You start making a little bit of money, and it's starting to look up for you. You gotta move, and can't nobody know where you at. On the court, you gotta move differently. Like you see, look like no rapper from New York lives in New York. No big rapper from New York lives in New York. I can tell you that right now. If they do, it's up fucking state. They're home upstate. No fucking rappers live in New York. Not one. I guarantee you, on trips that I was doing deliveries to, I probably passed Ja Rule house, probably passed I probably passed the area that them niggas was in. Because niggas live in Jersey. Let that smoke go over your head. Them niggas say they be in the hood. Niggas got an apartment somewhere. Let me rephrase that. Hey, babe. Niggas got a condo somewhere where it don't take no longer than an hour to get to their hood. And don't nobody else know where that motherfucking condo at. Don't let that smoke go over your head, man. Only this select few. On like the nigga from Chicago that do the videos on God. Just being totally honest with this shit. Gangstas be gangsters, entertainers be entertainers. If you want to go back to the hood, your apartment can't be in the fucking hood. That's stupid. You're gonna get lined up. And if you have an apartment that's in the hood and you ain't got lined up, they immediately gonna be like, oh, this nigga is not an entertainer. This nigga's still a gangster. He ain't make the crossover. We can get him. And that's where you see the Max B's, the Bobby Smurters, how Tekashi snitched on the niggas. You just like the niggas that's still the NBA young boy, the one like the King Vons. You see that they took the money, like they like, I'm getting all this money. Like, nigga, you charging crazy. You're doing this shit independently. Get the fuck out of the hood. Let your mans and them do dumb shit in the hood. Let them do the dumb shit. Let them do the dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna let you in corporate America. They're gonna bury you one way or another. You nigga, listen. You getting stupid bread. You got dumb tats on your face. Take the ones off that mean something. And then you're gonna have to go get the plastic surgery where you gotta take the skin from your ass or your back and put it on your face. You had to. Here's the thing. Niggas got all types of motherfucking ideas and shit like that. But when they walk in there and look and the people see him, they say we can't have nothing to do with this nigga. He's gotta take the damn complete silent deal and just take the money and not excuse me. And not the how you just say, not even saying the fame, but like the credentials that, you know, it was you wrote it or produced it or it was your idea. They'd rather buy from you. And when you won't sell it, whatever it is, they bury you. Only a select few come back. Only the strong survive. That's just real. When you think about everybody, every nigga that got buried at least once or twice and came back, I give you an example. Eddie Murphy with the training shit, right? After that, you never heard that shit again. Niggas was like, yo, man, was Eddie really gay? Then, you know, we found out, not just now, but like niggas been on. Like, Eddie had like 5, 6, 7 kids like 10 years ago, like by different women. We like, okay, like this nigga fucking. He might have picked up a bitch just on some regular shit. He a nigga from New York. He a nigga from he like him and Charlie, but he probably seen a bitch like, man, let me pick his bitch up real quick. He drunk coming from somewhere. He Eddie Murphy, you know what I'm saying? Or he ain't even seen, he driving by and the fucking tranny and the bitch, like they look like fucking, like, man, listen, they look like absolute perfect women. And then you get him somewhere and he's like, bitch, you got a dick? I'm about, and Eddie might have beat the motherfucker up, you know what I'm saying? On some shit like that. But what are we talking about here? We talking about they like, and it might even been a setup. Might not even been like he was driving around looking. Might have been a fucking side bitch that they like, you know what I'm saying? They sent send that motherfucker at Eddie, and it looked like a female, talk like a female, act like a female. You ain't know it wasn't a fucking female till she got undressed. What do? You like, man, what the fuck? They done got me. Because they got to get every nigga. They got to get every nigga. If they can't get you, they're going to get you with the damn, you either gay or you going to jail. Only nigga wasn't got, I'm thinking about a select few niggas who wasn't got. If they wasn't gay or going to jail, that is like mega stars. When you say their name is crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's Sidney Poitier, James Earl Jones, Denzel. I'm talking about the men. Um, there's another guy, but I can't think of his name either. Oh, the cigarettes in the drawer. Is so I said Sidney Poitier, James Earl Jones, Denzel. Oh yeah, and the third, I'm sorry, yeah. The third one is I'm sorry. You either crazy, gay, or you're going to jail. And it's hard to think of 5 megastars that are black that didn't happen to. Jay-Z went to jail. Don't ever forget that. Or dead, yeah, sorry. Yeah, number one, dead, so it's 4. Um no, don't know. They said Mark was crazy. They had the gay shit with Will. Because Will Smith's first movie ever, he played a con man. And like, was he gay or was he just that good of a con man? We just called him a gay con man. Shit's crazy. So he said Dave Chappelle was crazy. Uh I think I can say him now. Bernie Mac. See, I can say him. I can say Bernie Mac. Um, I want to say Steve Harvey, but it's like, but then I gotta add. I should have wrote this down, but like I'm adding it. It's number 5 because if if they don't kill you, you're not gay, you're not crazy, you don't go to jail, you become a sellout. So if you can avoid all those 5, I'm at right now. I am at megastars that like everybody knows. They've seen at least one of their movies. Somebody has seen a movie with them in it. And that would be from when we started to now, who didn't, you would say, sell their soul, would be Sidney Poitier, James Earl Jones, Denzel, Bernie Mac, and right there. Because everybody don't know a lot of people like that would consider them like a superstar. So it's like who you say like they didn't have to make him put on a dress or do this or do that or he wasn't this or he wasn't that. So when you say with the men, that's 4. That's only 4. Like, can you think of anybody else?
Why you have they can't do outside? I don't understand.
That's what. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm at 4. Who you say didn't say that? Like, there's nothing else. So don't think like those guys' names that I didn't name weren't this close from probably being a gangster. But it was somebody like, man, you got talent. And with all these guys, but it's like with the Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy, trying to think of strong black men that are like superstars when you just say their names, people just be like, that's what the actors, you know what I'm saying? With the Denzels, not too many black men that are the superstars. They get the big money because you can check it. They don't, you know what I'm saying? But like, because I love Mekhi Phifer's work, but when the last time Mekhi Phifer been in a movie? The Omar Epps, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas that like you really believe the characters. You know what I'm saying? Like the Michael Jai White, but Michael Jai White never gets a good script. He's never getting he's not gonna get a blockbuster script because he won't sell out. He'll do comedy, he'll do drama, he'll do action, but you ain't about to put a dress on this big motherfucker. He'd rather kick you 30 feet across the goddamn room than put a dress on him. Like you say, put a dress on. He gonna beat the shit out of you. Why you gotta put a dress on me? Do I look like I'm gonna put a damn dress on? That's just what it is. So they're gonna get you regardless. But how do you stay to the core? You gotta keep the community. But you know what I'm saying? Once you become an entertainer, you get to cross that line. Don't forget that, you know what I'm saying, you used to be, but once you become an entertainer, you cross that line. You get into the entertainment world, it's totally different. You can't take gangster into the entertainment world. And there's not a course to tell you that you can't do that. There's nothing to say, yo, you can't beat the man up for doing this because that's how you got to do it in the street. He just, you have to, he said that you was going to get this. He just didn't tell you how long it was going to take. You can't whip his ass because you just did that and then the money's supposed to come. No, it don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, Q took that street shit when he went in there and like, certain shit is different, you know what I'm saying? But like, they buried that shit, but like the guy was trying to like jerk Cube out of the bread of what he said he was gonna pay him. So when Cube went in there, you know what I'm saying, busting nigga shit up, they ain't really like the story don't go how the movie go. The story go when it was the other like when the main guy ran in there, he saved homeboy life, but Cube they had homeboy lined up and Cube about to bust his damn shit open with the damn baseball bat. And then the guy took him in his office and Cube got his goddamn $3 million. And then that's how the story really goes. Allegedly. So when you doing this and it's a new day and age and there's so many ways to get money and when you're getting money, you got to know if you start to get money off of music, football, basketball, it's a short timeline. It's a 5-year run. What do you do after that? Because they don't have only in the sports do they have retirement plans. They don't have retirement plans in boxing and the entertainment world. There's no retirement plan. Unless your music, unless you have, you're going to need about, if you completely fall off, you're going to need one hit that reached the top charts, and then you're going to need about 5 to 10 hits, like you call them like mini hits that like people like to play in the club and people knew they was a jam. But if you don't fucking have those, and especially if you don't own the copyrights to them and you can get a royalty check, you're fucked. What are you gonna do? Be a real estate agent, or you're gonna end up going back to what you only knew before when you was getting that is the streets. And then you went away for a little bit because you had to. You fucked up. You come back. You don't know nothing else. You ain't got nothing else. You ain't built on nothing. So I just want the gangsters. If you're gonna be a gangster, be a gangster. But you can't be in the entertainment world. Well, no, you're gonna be in the entertainment world, but know how to move as a gangster. Don't move as an entertainer. Be a gangster. Because gangsters been in the entertainment world since the shit started. But if you're gonna be a gangster, be a fucking gangster. Don't stand out in front. That's what happened to Big Meech. He fucked around and stood out in front because he ain't had no front man to say what the fuck. He ain't had nobody to say what he wanted to say while he sat back. There's nobody. So that's why, you know what I'm saying, Meech just now getting ready to come home, and the BMF series shit gonna really get crazy. It might be a 2-part series because they split. Niggas really don't even know this shit. Niggas just now catching on. I've been on this shit. My girl's so tired of me watching the fucking Al Prophet and this Detroit shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know. Like that shit probably built in the back of her head from her turning over and falling asleep on me watching this shit. I've been watching that shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do it now. I ain't even gonna go on that, but I've been watching like Fifth so smart with this shit. Like if anybody, like I wish I had bread right now to buy copyrights to other nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Like there's like before Meech, there's another nigga named Demetrius that was getting hella bread before Demetrius Big Meech Flanagan. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? I've been seeing the motherfucking I seen the BMF shit a long time ago. But I seen the shit before they got locked up. They was still getting paper when I seen that shit. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, these niggas going to jail. They're going to jail. It was before the smack. Niggas just had that shit on some shit. Like, cause niggas, they was bootlegging this. Man, listen. Cause niggas was going to Freaknik. I'm showing my age now. Niggas going to Freaknik. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't like it was, I'm sad to say, I never made it to the Freakniks. And like when niggas was going down to the A and shit, them niggas was coming back like, and niggas had like certain shit, and they was like, oh shit, what's going on? Like niggas like, yo, watch this shit, man. We popped that shit in that damn, we popped that shit in the VCR. Wasn't even on DVD yet. Popping shit in the VCR. No matter of fact, it might have been like right when the seat, like when the niggas was like selling the shit. This is before the smack. Might have been a VCR. And we popped that shit in, bruh. Then we start seeing them shits on the DVDs up here and shit. But when I seen that shit, I'm like, these niggas going to jail. Niggas like, oh man. I'm like, yo man, yeah, they got like nigga, you see the way you saying they got all this bread? How they, man? Spoiler alert. I hope ain't nobody watching this shit right about now. But if you ever see this shit, yo, bro, before you see the shit, you just know. If not, they had the motherfuckers had BMF. You know how like we be riding go like on the highway in New York, and you see the big ass billboard that's like crazy big, and it's an advertisement. They had BMF, all black and white letters on that billboard driving. And you see that shit, and like you gotta think about it. They don't have those big ass billboards in Atlanta, like they have them in New York and Los Angeles and Chicago and shit like that. It's a big ass billboard in the small ones. So the district attorney who's trying to bury this nigga is going to work every day. And he sees that big ass billboard. It says BMF. And it shit stands for Black Mafia Family. He sees that shit every day. The mayor sees that shit. Like they looking at him like, what the fuck you gonna do about this, man? These niggas about like, what the fuck? So like, but even before that, see, Big Meech is a product of I think Meech wanted to be and he's known. Let's be real. He's known just like John Gotti. The name carries. Think of Big Meech, Larry Hoover, whipping work. Hallelujah. First name, I think I'm Big Meech. Hundreds of millions of dollars. The name carried crazy weight. But when you think about the niggas that came before him, it was just built in his blood for him and his brother to be hustlers. Legally. If you go back and just like everybody that niggas, like when you think that all of the niggas that was in New York just getting that paper, selling drugs like that, don't think like motherfuckers in Detroit was getting money. Motherfuckers in Maryland was getting money. In the A, they was getting money. Texas, Chicago, Ohio is a burial spot. You already know like Los Angeles, but like listen, man, motherfuckers in Michigan alone, money. Could you imagine like right now, niggas that sell drugs right now? Could you imagine selling $1,000 worth of dimes and 20s, and then right before you go in, somebody come through and want an ounce, and you got that shit? You ain't got to call nobody now. You be like, you know what I'm saying? You just, it's a certain noise you make. That's how much shit was moving back then. But they selling it for such a low price, so you do the equivalent to that shit, man. He ain't had no choice. We start talking about the YBI and like, man, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna do it because I ain't about to give y'all that. Word them up. I'm about to give y'all this right here. This is what y'all gonna listen to, man. This is what I gotta talk about that. Was gay too much.
This is supposed to be pretty good. Oh, we will be, brother. Beat this out. Yo, money. You think this race got? You know the high powered shit. Brother, we gonna come off like the mob. You understand what I'm saying?
We out here, say the hustlers praying. We out here, say the hustlers
nigga, all we know is crack sales, incorrect bills, and lost hope. No education, my occupation is selling coke. Sick and tired of being broke, so I got me a pack. You been tricking on these bitches, I be letting it stack. Don't know what a bacon soda and some yoga got me bubble. Know my grandma's heart, she heard I was hustling. Something gotta give, yeah, I gotta live. They want me dead on the 12 by 12 with time on my head. Fuck that, tell them niggas wait on that. First and 15, please wait on that. Leave a few grand short, put some weight on that. Plug through a few extra, you know I'll be right back. It's like that. When they see you winning, they don't like that. 4-4 bulldog, in case I gotta bite back. I need 100 mil before I go. Anything could be your last, boy, you never know. So